Doesn't say live. We are. Oh my god. Okay. Jobber Nation, welcome to probably the fastest Jobbertears podcast episode you'll probably ever see in your life. But this is our Wrestlemania edition. Before we all, half of the team heads out to LA, then the other half is holding the fort down here in New York. So once again, if you have not already seen, there is a location change for this Saturday's viewing party. It is at Playwright, our sister bar to Legends. So Saturday night will be Playwright. So make sure to RSVP, make sure you go to that bar. And then Sunday night, the guys will be back at Legends to end off the night, the weekend full of festivities. So before we get into our predictions, that's really what we're here for. What are you guys most excited about WrestleMania week? Like, you know, really what we're here for. We really focus on, you know, the activities, the things, the chats, the meetups. What are you guys most looking forward to for WrestleMania weekend?
Nigga, I am excited about meeting Omos.
You already met him
before.
We met.
No,
yes, we did.
Nah, but I feel that was the nigga that plays Omos. This time I'm meeting Omos.
So you felt like last year when we met him, took the picture, you felt like you met his like Omos, like his real name.
Yeah.
But this year you want to meet him as Omos the Nigerian Giant?
Yeah. Because he's evolved as a character.
Right.
Right. Okay.
So
this one over here, red light special.
Then I enjoy Access. Like I went last year, I was like, this is fun. But Janelle was hating.
Of course she was.
No. I wanted him to have a good time. But he asked me to do some commentary shit. I said, I didn't come here for that.
She was like, save your money. What's wrong with you? Which
is a fact. But he bought a bomb-ass bag that he barely probably even fucking uses.
It don't matter.
So you might as well run me that bag because that bag was cute. But I wanted him to, first of all, we just have to always get you something. And I had to get Michael something. And that's it. We don't got to spend the whole, but it was his first Mania. So I let him go, have a good time.
Someone said this. Someone said this in a comment. He's meeting the more seasoned Omos this time around. Someone sells Snugs. Shout out to Andre.
Hey
shout
guys,
Mrblacc, he's watching.
What up, Mrblacc? Good evening. So those that are watching on the live feed, if you have, what are you most? This nigga is drinking a whole orange juice. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Let us know what you guys are most excited about this weekend, this week. There are some people that have already started to travel out to Los Angeles, so safe travels to you. If you are traveling in the next few days, safe travels to you guys as well. It's gonna be exciting. All right, so this one re-meeting Omos.
Nah, I don't think y'all niggas understand. Like, it's like you meeting the 12-year-old Janelle, and now you meeting the 30-something-year-old Janelle. You've grown as a woman.
So that's fair. It's a great analogy. I'm not gonna hold you, but I'm pretty sure it's the same nigga you gonna meet. You know, and he was nice when we met him.
You're gonna be at WrestleMania?
Who?
Andre Drizzy Martin.
I don't think so, but it would be dope if he was. Come next year. Next year it'll be worth.
We're all going next year.
Next year it'll be worth. All right, Mr. Black, what are you most looking forward to the weekend? Just of TV, since you'll be at Legends hosting, holding the fort down.
I'm more excited to see all my people that I haven't seen in a couple of years. Like, there's certain people I haven't seen since COVID.
Oh, wow.
So to see all my people being there, people returning to Legends, you know, get to see all my people out there. It's just like, I'm happy because it's like, yo, people get to, like, more and more people watching wrestling. And shout out to AEW is like a real alternative. Like, I don't know. Overall, I don't care what happens because I'm on some like, okay, Triple H, you have a full year. So now what are you going to do the Raw after? Because you have official control right now. It's official reset. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I'm like,
And it's so funny because me and Wilkins were talking the other day when I went to go grab the shirt. Shout outs to Nate and Storyline Tees for holding us down. We gonna be representing
My outfit, son.
Fly. Like Nate got us looking right. Like ain't nobody gonna have our shirts, which is what I always love.
Someone said in the comments, my son Terrell said, "Brolic niggas don't use cups."
Trust me, every year I'm gone and got these niggas cups, they use them cups.
So
I use those cups every year. Yeah. Every year I use the cup. You crazy? Oh, shout out to Nate Dogg.
Shout outs to
I'm gonna wear that. But
Bianca. Oh,
I think I got a layer.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got a jacket with it?
A nigga got a layer.
Jacket with it? Are you gonna button it all the way to the top like a you know what? Or
yeah. Like
okay. Yeah.
Hold on.
Shout outs to Bianca.
I'm gonna show you the sneakers I got.
Listen, I don't know if y'all know, but Bianca Belair has officially surpassed MVP as the longest reigning Black champion in WWE.
And champ for like a million years.
Hold up, my niggas.
Here's this one showing his whole outfit. Oh, those are nice. Where'd you get those from?
Little Air Maxes. These were a gift. People like me.
No comment.
Yo, it's always funny when niggas say no comment, and that just means a hell of a lot of comments. Like somebody the other day told me no comment in a group chat, and I privately messaged that nigga like, "What the fuck is up?" Because that meant something. Like, what's up?
No comment.
So you have a lot of comments. But as I was saying about Bianca Belair, so she has surpassed MVP. But here's another fun fact into why Bianca cannot lose this weekend. So if Bianca retains, she has Becky Lynch's record she would beat the day after Backlash, where she would be the longest reigning women's champion. So WWE, I need y'all to do what's right.
I mean,
do what's right.
I don't know because
do what's right.
I don't know. Like, is it a good idea to keep on? Because personally, not all the baby faces could win at WrestleMania. I know traditionally baby faces to win, make the people go home happy. I don't want to see that across the board. I want some heartbreakers. I want kids to cry like, dang, she lost.
Why would you want niggas to cry, B?
Listen, B.
Why would you want to
listen, B?
Why niggas can't be happy?
Listen. Sometimes
that's what's wrong with wrestling fans. Y'all always want to be heartbroken and treated like garbage.
Whoa.
Why can't we get happy WrestleMania ending? We see
the storybook ending.
Storybook ending. We see Bianca put her title up in the air. She crying, tears coming from her eyes.
Yo, I don't know how she gonna top that entrance from last year. Like someone literally sent me the entrance from last year, and I was just like, oh my god, that was such an amazing entrance. Like it was so historic and such meaning. But all right, since I guess we're talking about Bianca and we're talking about Mania, let's just jump right into these predictions.
John Cena of WWE now, Bianca Belair.
Facts. Say it louder. Say it louder for those in the back.
Where my but I got my.
Because they purposely be putting the camera on them white little girls that dress up like her.
Oh, they do it on purpose.
Every week, and I love it. I stand for it. She clashed. What's that? Oh, what's that? This is showing a showcase of his shirts.
We're gonna wear this at Mania too. I'm packing right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you ain't know, I'm leaving right now. But what we got?
Did you just throw all the clothes in your bag and was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna pack at work"?
Yeah.
He's home.
Are you?
I'm home.
Okay, good.
I'm home.
Okay, good.
But
I'll be concerned.
Do you think the card is subpar?
You gotta have fluff. So yeah, I know them doing those like 4-way tag team showcases is a fluff. So I know what it's for. So I'm not gonna be upset. And it gives people the opportunity to be on the biggest card of the year.
Exactly.
So I don't think it's, terrible to have fluff, but no, actually, I think this year's card on paper is so much more solid than last year. And there's a lot of stories to it. There's more stories this year. There's more investment. There's more emotion. I just think overall, this year's card was more. It felt like an old school WrestleMania feel where it started from 8 months ago, 9 months ago, and they worked their way all the way to the finish line. So I appreciate it. I think I appreciate this year's Mania a lot more for the value of the stories that's going on and everybody bringing it to the table. So no, I don't think it's lackluster. Anybody that's upset, you just finding a reason to be upset at this point. Like,
I mean, reason why I don't find lackluster is WWE do what WWE do best. Hyper packages. And watching Monday Night Raw, Asuka versus Bianca have really no build, but those promo packages, like those stuff that made no sense to us. But yeah, the promo package, like, dang, she was playing mind games with her. You feel me? We make fun of WWE for doing the stupidest, but they take a lot of B-roll footage, and then when it needs to, put it to a story. I'm hyped. You feel me?
Do you know that black guy? Do you know that black guy? He does voiceovers. He has glasses.
You know how many black guys that have glasses that do voiceovers?
Like, I've been following for a while. He does like food critics. He's like a food critic and stuff. Like, he's doing NXT Stand and Deliver promo packages.
Oh, so what I liked, so in terms of talking about NXT, which just probably ended not too long ago, their video package for the whole Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker match was top notch. It was like layers, it was chapters. It felt like it gave that big fight feel. Like, like when boxing does like that, like special on the Tuesday before the match or whatever, and they talk about the history and where they come from. Like, it reminded you that both of these men entered this at the same time. They were in the same recruiting class. So, like, for them to pull that even back and for you to the story being told, like, it's really dope. And even Raw, I felt like for the first time had that many layers of video packages. I felt like I've never really seen that before. So, like, it was really interesting to get everybody on the show without them being at the show.
That's why I feel like how WWE does WWE what they do best. It's good. It's they got to the point. It told a great story, and that's why I was like, oh, I really did enjoy this. Like, it was great. So you're looking for a casual fan who may just be tuning in for the first time or tuning in after a long time, you got the best of everything. You got the serious stuff, you got the Vince stuff. This WrestleMania is the perfect mixture of everything that we want, minus the blood. If you really think about it, because you got the women's match, right? You got two of them actually, right? You got the Vince McMahon match of like big meaty men. You got that match. You got a if you're into like Japanese, karate movies, you got Asuka versus Bianca Belair. You understand? Something good. No. And you want to see something mixture of the past and the present. John Cena versus Austin Theory. Now you want to see Legacy, the Bloodline. Those two matches. You got Cody, another Bloodline. Or you want to see what happened to Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens? You're an indie head. Got something for you there. This WrestleMania is for everybody. That's how I feel this year.
But you know what about WrestleMania that's great? It's not messy.
Yeah. Shout out to Kyle.
But you know who is messy? Phillip Brooks, a.k.a. CM Punk.
Listen, we gonna talk about Phil for about 2 minutes, and then we're gonna go back to WrestleMania because Phil showed Phillip, and he keeps showing Phillip, and y'all not listening. And it's just it's funny. It actually is comical.
You know what somebody said the other day? It was Alfred from Wrestling Bites.
That's my guy.
He said that, and this was a serious note he mentioned, and he might be right. He might be onto something. That Phillip Brooks, aka CM Punk, might have CTE.
Why?
His erratic behavior and the way that he acts and the stuff that he does, or especially like first of all, nigga, you never seen a Rocky movie. Who never seen a Rocky movie?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever chilled with the Goth Kids before?
Yeah. But yeah.
Don't say yeah for the camera. Have you ever chilled with the Goth?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll go deeper with that. The Goth Kids, the Yu-Gi-Oh niggas, the niggas that who skateboard and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So you understand they don't see a lot of movies. So I wasn't surprised about that.
No,
I didn't see Goodfellas. I didn't see Godfather.
You seen Rocky one time.
Again, you can say the same thing about Goodfellas and Godfather.
You've
seen them before.
No, Goodfellas and Godfather maybe you can pass, but you never seen Rocky. He's older than us too.
But what if Phil was just trolling? What if he had seen it?
But the thing is, it makes it even worse though.
And he just didn't. What makes it really worse is that, and Moxie kind of touched on it when he was on his wife's podcast, where he was just like, it's wild how certain things just get blown into social media the way that it does, because he's like, yo, we've had he validated the conversations, but those were like that saying what happens in the house stays in the house type of thing. He was on some yo, we talked about it, you agreed to it, it was going down, why are we bringing this up now?
So let me ask you a question. Why do you think that? Let me ask you a question. Let's go back to the CTE conversation. You you someone in the medical field, muscle stuff like that. What sign that you made you think that he does have CTE?
The only reason why
erratic behavior
is because of his erratic behavior. Like, there was no need for him to do that.
And then delete. It's like, bro, stand by what you said.
Like, you said this thing, you getting spicy online, then you delete it after. Why? Like,
Phil just trying to just being Phil.
It's the thing is, where do you go from now? You claim that so this is my whole thing. You claim that you love wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to take that away.
Mm-hmm.
That you don't. But wrestling involves people.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to treat people with respect, not just pick and choose who you want to pick and choose, like respect. Like, are you that full of yourself that if it's not about you, it's not worth it? Like, and Moxley was right. There's so much good things going on in AEW, but we keep going back to the mess.
But the drama, and it makes it toxic, and it makes it unbearable, and it doesn't make it worth watching. So it's like, what are we doing?
Like, it's getting messy. The fact that what's crazy was Moxley wasn't even signed. He was a free agent.
Yo, when he said that on that podcast, and when he said, "Yo, I could have showed up at SummerSlam," I said, "Oh shit."
Because they probably opened him a contract.
Nah, they probably definitely kept that door, and the door probably is still open for him, because he knew, and he talked about it. He said the level of commitment, and he mentioned that where, and it was the same thing Cody Loki did. Cody went like at least another month and a half without a contract. It's just like, listen, I'm going to commit to something. I'm going to commit to what I can. And at the time, Moxley, they were trying to, low-key, looking back, they put a lot on him, especially for a man that's in recovery. Like, and when he mentioned that, I said, you know what? We forget how human these people are and how they're battling their own demons. So for that man to be fresh out of rehab and they want to put the belt on him and have him do all this, and he's just like, I don't know if I can, but okay. Like, that's not okay. Like,
I don't think I like the whole idea what you say. Yeah, you got CTE, but what if it's just trauma? What if it's just like, if you know his story though, like him not trusting people, his parents, him being kind of like the weird kid growing up, and those gothic kids didn't get treated the best. You know, he started wrestling promotion, and then to this day, he still haven't seen his brother.
Nah,
you understand?
Nah. Respectfully, get some help. You're an adult.
I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that. It's just give explanation. Two things could be right. You feel me?
No, even if it is right, even if that's the situation, and we all suffer from some type of trauma from our past.
Okay.
But when that trauma is causing you to become toxic and poison the environment that you're around, bro, you have to look in the mirror and be like, yo, I gotta fix myself.
Cause, like, in all honesty, CM Punk coming back to AEW does what for who?
I was all for
like if your focus and what should be your focus should be your pillars should be building up superstars, then is it really a loss? Like, are we really like? What are we really doing? But all right, we're gonna jump because trust me, Philip is gonna show back up. He's like that whack-a-mole.
He's like a roach.
Where you he can't fucking get rid of it, but he keep popping up. So we do know that probably post WrestleMania, Philip gonna do something else that we're gonna talk about. So we're gonna move on from Phil as he's showcasing his outfits. As I still have to pack and that's stressful. But all right, let's get down to these two nights. So I don't want to forget anything. And actually Danny still has 2 shirts that she has to give to me. So that's why I can't pack yet. But Showcase of the Immortals, WrestleMania 39. It is here. It is WrestleMania season. It's WrestleMania week.
Phil is messier than a motherfucker. He's one of the housewives of Chicago. That is true though. He does feel like that.
But he like that shit. Phil like that shit. That's why I'm like, I don't know why everybody always be like, oh my God. This is him. Hello. But all right.
I'm just gonna say this. We talk so much shit about these old school wrestlers, right? Mad shit. The most shittest of the shittest. But the one thing you always have to commend them, they kept that shit in the back and hardly brought me into that shit to the ring.
Mm-hmm. So before we get into our predictions, I do want to let everybody know, highly recommend A&E Biography. Last weekend was they did Charlotte for the first hour, and then the second episode was Yokozuna. And I highly recommend everyone going and watching that Yokozuna episode. It was so well. It was so perfectly done. And not for nothing, Yoko is the beginning of the bloodline that a lot of people don't give credit to. He was the first out of that Fit dynasty to be WWF champion. And he doesn't really get that accolade of being like that first pillar into the bloodline because of his sudden death. But it's definitely a must see. It's definitely
No, Janelle.
What are you talking about?
No. I gotta disagree with you. It wasn't a sudden death because you know what it is? They really fucked up their own history by making them Japanese.
It wasn't.
Problem. No, because think about that. Think about it. A lot of people, if you tell them that they Yokozuna raped them, they go like, "For real? I didn't even know that." A lot of people don't know that, and WWE messed up their own bloodline. They just now it in recent years.
So in the episode, they talk about it where Vince had already had. So what Sergeant Slaughter said, because Sergeant Slaughter actually was the one that helped create the character for Yokozuna, but that's in the episode 2. But
always the white man.
Regardless of the fact, what it was that they already in the company had 6 other Samoans, very distinct Samoans. They were hiring a 7th Samoan, and Vince did not know what to do with him in that instance of being the 7th Samoan guy he has on the roster. So that's where they began to kind of differentiate so that he can be on his own. But at the end of the day, he's still part of that dynasty and still needs to be recognized for that, regardless of his character.
I really thought he was Japanese.
Thank you.
But
they messed up their own history.
They didn't mess up the history. It was a character. Listen, it's the same way how we feel about Taker and Kanye brothers.
Daughter served in the military too, but he didn't.
Oh! Wait. Sergeant Slaughter was never in the military?
No.
Oh, probably not. I don't know. Is shit.
So. With that information alone, you don't think that WWE making Japanese and never really cleared it up until like years later when like the Sons was there?
They made the character because at that time, if you go back between WrestleMania 8 and 9, at that time, you don't understand, but you are in that sense, because what I'm saying is at the time they didn't have a big heel. They created a character to be the biggest heel in the company. A character ended up being a sumo wrestler from Japan. That is it.
So you're proving my point.
But it doesn't take away from him being who he is. You did.
I said this, Janelle. I said this. You said that a lot of people don't realize that it started from him. I said, duh, because they messed it up by making him Japanese, and they acknowledged all of this when the kids came on later on. Jamal and Rosie, you still didn't know that. They didn't connect they relate to Rikishi and The Rock. Never. That's what I'm saying.
Because kayfabe was still a thing.
You just proving my points.
But you know what? Come WrestleMania, the Nigerian giant, a.k.a. Omos, taking down.
Dawes.
I was really upset at the weigh-in because I really wanted Brock to weigh in. Yeah, I was really like, Brock, did you really have to come in with the smoke? Like, I wanted to see the weigh-in. But then when he picked up that fucking shit, I said, oh, is it serious? Like, yeah. All right, let's get down to these matches. They got right now officially 13 matches on the card to be divided between 2 nights. I'm not going to go back and forth between the nights because it was weird because Raw made it seem like every match that they mentioned was on Saturday night. And I was just like, there's no way that all these matches is on Saturday and y'all leaving nothing for Sunday. Like, what are we talking about? But I'm going to go down the list. What we do know is Austin Theory versus Jonathan Cena for the United States title will open up night 1 of WrestleMania. Do we get a new United States champion, or does Austin Theory become his next level? Does he level up? What do you guys think?
So I think Austin loses, and then
Me too.
What do you think, Mr.
Me too.
Honestly,
my gut says Jonathan Cena is walking out of that bitch with a title. It is wild.
But it's kind of like but it's kind of like reason why only reason why I don't think John Cena is gonna win because him winning the US title don't do nothing. He needs the IC title. That's what he's missing. So I you know what? Fuck it. John Cena wins.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you really want to go hard, because then what'll happen is that the next night on Monday Night Raw, Austin Theory will do the speech that John Cena told me he was gonna do. I'm telling you.
And then they fight again.
And then honestly, they can fight at Backlash, and we could keep it going. Let's figure this out. I kind of want to summer Cena. All right. Next we got We got Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul.
Seth Rollins, because he got to get a win, bro.
Correct.
Yeah. Big win. Oh, and this is Logan Paul's last match on his contract.
Yes. So as of after WrestleMania, Logan Paul contract would have expired. So let's see if he renews. Let's see what he does next, because I don't think the end is near for him. We have a 6-woman tag team match with Damage Control versus Trish Stratus, Lita. Did you see them fucking fillers on her face last night? She looks so terrible. Lita and Becky Lynch. She looks so bad.
Lita, Trish, and Becky.
So I actually see Damage Control. Because I'm praying Trish Stratus screws the fuck out of them bitches. The end.
I don't care.
We got all right. So let's talk about Omos versus Brock Lesnar.
Omos, the Nigerian giant. My man got Queens roots. I got a rep for Queens out here. South.
Yeah, his family from out here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Not
It was
surprised.
funny because one time when Lawrence was doing security at fucking Rite Aid, he said he met his cousin at Rite Aid.
The Nigerian giant.
Like, it was weird, but
Dawn is gonna take down the beast.
I think Brock gonna put him over. I think Brock gonna do it.
I think Almas might choke slam him through the ring.
What if he does the claw and Brock passes out?
Absolutely not.
No.
You never know.
No, like I'd rather see him choke slam through the ring.
Yeah, really.
It looks better.
But then who wins?
Almas. Like he choke slams him, and after that, Almas drags him out on some Batman Bigelow type of style and pin him. Come on, dog. The arena will erupt.
God, Lord have mercy.
The bar will erupt if that happens. If that happens, I'm about to go. Oh. Let me ask you guys a question. What match will have you guys like? Dang.
Let's go through them first, and then we can answer that. We got for the Raw Women's title, we have Bianca Belair versus Asuka. I'm gonna go Bianca.
Yeah, Bianca's winning. Lose at SummerSlam.
Yeah. We have talking about okay, dare to be different. I like it. Let's talk about shockers and surprises for the SmackDown Women's title. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte doesn't lose.
Charlotte doesn't lose.
I want to lose.
I don't. But let's see what happens. I'm shocked you said that.
Too much. Like they made her win too much title. Like you have to be 16. Like again, I don't have a problem with that. I don't care. But it's just how she got them is feels so cheap.
You said cheap?
Yeah, like it looks great on paper, but just like Sasha Banks on paper, she had a good WWE run, but when you watch and look back on, you're looking like she had a terrible run, low key.
It just was that it was that period of time when they played hot potato with that belt. That was the only time where it looked wild. Because it was just like
total.
What are we doing?
That in total, the longest that she ever held the title was 100-something days.
3 months.
That's not bad. That's kind of average. I feel like.
But I have to say this. Everybody, and that's why I tell people, yo, y'all make good wrestling. The pandemic, Sasha and Bailey, the 2-woman power trip, when they had all the women's titles,
that
was fire. Yo, that pandemic era, oh my gosh, like when they fought Asuka and Asuka had to lead the match, Asuka, and she ran in the back and forth. Pandemic women's division was.
All right, we got Gunther versus Sheamus versus dry ass Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental title.
A bunch of beefy men hitting each other.
Love it.
Delicious.
Love it. I want to rep that match.
Can't wait to see that match. That's dick hard, beefy men match.
Okay.
Drew McIntyre, I say, wins this.
I say Sheamus.
Okay.
Gunther.
Okay. See, let's go Sheamus. Let Sheamus, that's the last belt he needs to be Triple Crown champion. Let's go Sheamus. Because he's right. Because Drew McIntyre was not checking for that belt until he was checking for that belt. So I agree with him 100%. When he said that shit on SmackDown, I said, yup. Because what friend does that shit?
He had no interest.
He had zero interest. Had no idea.
Oh, Sheamus wants the title. I want it.
I want it now too.
Why want the title for?
Whoever just asks what you do to me, put your name because you haven't gave Mark Zuckerberg access, so I don't know who you are. But it don't connect for me. It's boring for me. I don't get woo. It's not.
My man Drew alone, son.
Dry ass Drew. All right, we got Randy. Oh, hey Randy. We got Edge versus the Demon Finn Balor in Hell in a Cell.
I heard they're gonna do like the Brood.
Yo, I said that to him last night. I said, yo, if Gangrel comes out,
yeah, he is coming back.
Get the oxygen tank because I won't know what to do with myself. And then also too, they announced they're going back to the original Hell in a Cell structure. So
which color?
I'm talking about Mankind Taker original Hell in a Cell structure. So
somebody definitely come fall off the roof then.
Yeah.
Falling off the roof.
I don't think that, but it could possibly be a possibility.
Yeah, it's possible. Hell yeah.
I don't know. So this match, out of all of the matches, is the one that I really don't know. It can really go either way.
It's probably gonna be Finn. Hopefully, it's Finn.
Because I think that Finn needs it the most. Because Edge, whatever, but I think Finn needs it the most because they need to repair the aura of the demon. Because him fighting Roman Reigns, and then the top rope buckled, and then he fell over.
Yo, it felt like a prank. They never explained that. Never explained it.
They never explained it. No one brings it up.
They Men in Black us for that one.
Like literally, they never showed a replay of it. None of that. Nothing. So my thing is this: I always want to know this. Anyone who's watching right now, later, whatever. Yo, did it ever address Finn Balor falling off the top rope when the rope snapped? Did they ever address that, or did you find any information about that?
No, they never addressed it.
So
I don't think so, but
so there's no behind the stage. What happened under that?
Nah, it just was Roman won. That was it.
Yo, am I being Mandela effect right now?
No, that's a little bit.
Happened. No, that's what happened.
They never spoke about it.
It was low key the way to make Finn look like something bad happened to him to still protect him in that loss to Roman, but it just confused all of us, and then we didn't care. So that's how that went down. Next we got the Women's Wrestlemania Showcase Fatal 4-way tag team match. Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez, Natalya and Shotzi, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, and Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville won last night on Raw to be the last entry into the showcase. Yeah,
that was a good match. I feel them tag team, like them to the tag team go a very long way, but I feel they too green to win, so I'm going Ronda and Shayna Baszler.
I'm gonna say
Ellen Liv.
Liv and Raquel. Just think because of the pop. I'm not gonna hold you. And everybody's looking. I swear, if Ronda wins, it's just what the fuck are we doing? And then on the men's side, the men's WrestleMania Showcase Fatal 4-way tag team match with Braun Strowman and Rico Booty versus Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders.
Street Profits.
Yeah. They're gonna probably do Lakers colors for their gear. That'll be really dope.
A Lakers hat out there and a Dodgers sweatshirt out there.
Okay. We have Pop Mysterio versus Sun Mysterio. I think Pop gonna win.
I think Mysterio's senior.
Mysterio Senior. All right, we got two more left. The Usos will be defending the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Oh, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Mm-hmm. This is the beginning.
Absolutely. This is the beginning of the end, as Cody said in his promo. And then we have the main event of night 2. Cody Rhodes, the 2023 Royal Rumble winner, versus Roman Reigns.
We're going to acknowledge the tribal chief will not lose at WrestleMania.
I got to go at Roman.
Continue the streak. He will pass 1,000 days as champion because we the ones, baby.
Okay. For story purposes, I kind of want to see Roman win. Because again, I'm not saying that because it's just like, why not? Why not try to
be the ones, baby?
Why not?
We the ones.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw this on the table, see how y'all feel about this. What if this is totally what if? Because it's been on my mind, and I kind of fucked up Mikey saying it to him. He was like, "Yo, I wasn't even thinking that." What if Paul screws Roman?
It's not gonna happen.
What if?
It's not gonna happen. We ain't gonna talk about that.
What if Paul Heyman is the end of the story?
I don't think it is. I think it's Solo.
Listen, Solo, there is such a bright future for him. That's future Money in the Bank winner. That's future Royal Rumble winner. Like that, he's going to. And also too on the Yoko episode, I didn't know that the Solo part is actually Rikishi's name. So that's his homage to his dad. I was like, God damn it!
Wait, Rikishi is that?
Rikishi? Yeah.
I thought no, he's related to the Usos. I thought. Oh shoot. I heard Tiffany. Sorry.
Rikishi's the pop.
Yeah.
So, Elijah said, what if Solo screws Roman? I don't see that. I don't see that as much.
Me either. Well, it's possible.
But, listen, all the money that I'm done spent to go out to 3,000 miles, Cody fucking Rhodes better win. Okay?
Nah.
Okay? Listen, the pyro budget has hit the max on both ends. I bet you the whole night one they won't even have pyro because these niggas got pyro for the last 30 minutes of fucking WrestleMania night too. Hey Stephanie, safe travels to you. As you head out to LA as well. Any last?
Make sure that Stephanie don't be dancing on the table while
listen, I'm gonna let her do her life. It's her life. I'm gonna let her run it.
Rikishi DMX when it comes to kids.
What?
Said Rikishi got DMX.
Oh yeah, he got about like 6.
Yeah. And they all wrestling.
Yeah, because it's just wild because they all like that twin shit runs in a family.
Oh wow!
Like Roman having 2 sets of twins is the wildest thing to me.
Well,
but all right, guys. So, any last words before we say our farewells?
One
more.
G's up, niggas. Hose down. If the bitch can't swim, she gonna drown.
I was like, why are you singing Jimmy?
All right, so
that was your last.
All y'all wrestling fans, y'all better not come to y'all city with your nasty ass smelling like shit. All right, y'all better not come from New York smelling like shit. Whenever y'all come from Boston, Ninja Turtle Land, don't smell like shit. There's no fucking excuses. I'm talking to all y'all nasty wrestling fans. Y'all think that how that is the male. No, the women too. Male, female, no matter what. You know what? Lizardman, Gumpy, whoever the fuck you identify as, wash your ass.
Hey, no Ralph. Excuses. From Philly, make sure you drinking bottled water out there, Ralph DeBarge. The bottled water shit is serious. Or anybody living in the Philadelphia area, make sure you get your bottles of water.
Wow.
But once again, everyone traveling through wherever you're traveling from to LA, safe travels. As he packs, please make sure to, once again, if you're in the tri-state area, make sure to RSVP if you're going to come out for WrestleMania weekend viewing party. Once again, night 1 at Playwright, night 2 back at Legends for the finale. Niggas at hashtag MustyMania. No. Once again, me and Sir Wilkins will be out in Los Angeles, so make sure if you see us, say what's up. We love just being around other, our fellow podcasters, our fellow wrestling fans. It is always dope. Special tomorrow night, we will be on the Smart Psychology podcast, me and Sir Wilkins, as we do a remix of this where we do our predictions after AEW Dynamite tomorrow night. So make sure to tune in on their site. Make sure to follow them.
Why did they get invited to this?
Listen, you have to talk to the person that hosting. That got nothing to do with me. That was to you and God. But Josiah, we can't wait to meet you in real life person this weekend. So it'll be really exciting. But once again, everyone that comes out, last but not least, Battle Club Pro Women Crush Wednesday, April 12th. Make sure to get your tickets. Once again, you buy one ticket, it's 2 for 1. So you get both shows for the price of one. And then the next show is the following Friday, the 21st. So make sure to RSVP. He invited you, as you can see there. If you can make it, it's 10:30 tomorrow night, our time. So boom, boom, boom. But y'all can talk about that off camera.
I'm going to Delaware tomorrow by that time. I thought it was a lot earlier.
All right, guys. As always, I'm Janelle for make sure here with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Black. # Black Excellence. # we are out.
We got the hands in motion. If you go with rolling, no need to focus. Traveling states and over oceans. You gotta wait till your coast chosen. Trying to have lines outside the show like Harry Potter releases at Barnes & Noble.